When you do good for others, you do well for yourself. That is the meaning of corporate social responsibility. More and more companies are practicing this philosophy to stand out in the eyes of customers, employees, and investors. One company, according to Business Ethics magazine, has stood out long before corporate social responsibility became popular. For the past 3 straight years, Starbucks has been named one of the 100 best corporate citizens. Starbucks has long said there is no conflict between doing good and doing well. And one good example is a program it calls Commitment to Origins.
Can I get a grande?
When consumers such as James Wong visit Starbucks, they want to satisfy their taste buds.
The coffee draws me here.
But many consumers do not know that when they enjoy coffee for themselves, they are also helping coffee farmers and protecting our environment. How? Because Starbucks has developed coffee sourcing guidelines, the first for the industry, so it can buy the best quality beans while also serving the needs of coffee farmers, socially, economically, and environmentally. Does it work? Just ask the farmers in Chiapas, Mexico. Their home is the last remaining cloud forest in southern Mexico, part of a biodiversity hotspot where the precious wildlife is under severe threat. The coffee needs shade to produce, this farmer says. Indeed, these specialty coffee beans mature best under the natural protective canopy of the rainforest. This produces some of the highest quality Arabica beans in the world, which Starbucks sells as shade-grown coffee. This environmentalist says growing specialty beans in harmony with the rainforest takes more time and costs more money than growing coffee beans directly under the sun. But everyone wins. Consumers enjoy the best brew. Starbucks serves its customers well while caring for its suppliers, and farmers protect the rainforest. Best of all, the farmers say their community is exporting more gourmet beans and earning more money, up to 60% more compared to coffee beans sold through the local market. The Conservation Coffee Project in Chiapas is a model of success among farmers, Starbucks, and Conservation International. It's just one example of some of the coffees that Starbucks buys that promote conservation, organic farming, and economic sustainability. Other than shade-grown coffee, examples also include organic coffee, which has been grown without synthetic chemicals, and fair trade coffee, which assures consumers that farmers received a guaranteed price for their coffee. Can Starbucks really influence the global price of beans? Very little, because it is in the small niche market for gourmet coffee. In fact, Starbucks buys only 1% of the world's beans. But Starbucks is using the power of its brand name to set an example. It hopes its coffee sourcing guidelines will become a model to sustain the coffee industry. Commitment to Origins coffees are just one of many ways Starbucks is honoring its corporate social responsibility. Starbucks also builds schools and health clinics in coffee farming communities and has been recognized for programs to encourage its own employees to give back to the communities in which it sells coffee.
I think what the company stands for brings me back time and time again.
When you have a choice, you will go with a company that has more than just a good product. It also has good values, and I believe that's Starbucks.
With the variety of programs Starbucks has launched over the past 30 years, it hopes to keep setting an example that when you do good for others, you do well for yourself.